You didn't ask any question about AI. What,
Oh,
the whole world is moving to AI, and I'm wondering, is there a place in the trading world for AI to make a decision faster than 2.4 seconds?
Vic?
By the way, Victor, I find this whole thing fascinating. I mean, your description of what you do and is I am amazed by the mind gymnastics you must go through every day.
Yeah.
What do you walk out of there just a pretzel and a limp rag at the end of the
Soaking wet.
Or getting into this thing to wake up. I was like, I didn't want a cup of coffee, so I took a shower just to freshen up a bit. No, I think I do think that there's probably a place for AI in the future. I do think that I think a lot of companies are moving to these like automated, like your 401k, like these automated investors. I know a couple firms you could, you kind of fill out a little questionnaire and then the computer will trade your investments for you. Yeah, I mean, I got bored and I was playing around with it. I put, some of my investments in there and kind of thought, let's see how this thing does. It's so there is AI. Whether it gets to the broker dealer side, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a place for it because a lot of it's a people business, right? You have to engage with your clients. You have to have conversations. You have to get color. And then that leads to other businesses, right? It's not just that one product. It's the other avenues of revenue and business that every transaction brings. Sometimes I'm trading with a client, for CDS, and I'll give them a really good level because we were just talking and I know that I just introduced them to the cash traders or something and they're going to go talk and they're going to go do another cash trade, right? It's like, it's you have to think about the big picture of how your firm can do more business with the client.
So there's this notion in the AI world, kind of a classic picture, the mechanical Turk, right? It's a box with a person in it, but you can't see the person. And you give the box a problem and the box solves the problem. And the fact that there's a person inside the box is not relevant. It's still a box that solves problems, right? And you could argue that a financial market is the world's largest, most complex mechanical Turk with millions and millions of boxes containing people and machines all solving their little piece of the same problem. So is it an artificial intelligence? I don't know, but it's a kind of intelligence. And, the output of that intelligence, I guess in the broad view is, something like the market indexes that you trade, which encapsulates all of those trading decisions in, one set of numbers. In my experience, I've seen very, very few automated systems, expert systems, machine learning algorithms, call it what you will, that had the capacity on a consistent basis to outperform an entire market. They're very rare, right? Another thing we see here on Bali is a whole bunch of people selling trading algos, and they always talk about how much money they make, but they rarely talk about how much money they make with respect to the underlying assets. And the truth is that they almost always lose money. If you the old saw, right? If you want to make money, buy and hold. Just make sure you buy and hold the right thing.